Hello. So today our group are going to present on mini project for DCC50262 Environmental. So my name is Wainer 07 DKA20F1037. Second one is Marc Shamon 07 DKA20F1009. And the third one is Muhammad Yazeed Faiz 07 DKA20F1003.
Assalamualaikum and good day. My name is Yazeed Faiz. My matrix number is 07DK20F1003 and I'm from DK5A. This is the mini project for DCC50262 and today I'll be explaining the introduction first. It is necessary that the perspective on waste management will change to be viewed not merely as a problem but also as an opportunity, as waste represent lost resources or materials that are not used. However, there are several challenges that need to be overcome, particularly in the developing countries. While the challenges may be difficult to overcome, in today's context, waste management also offers several exciting opportunities. The Association of Southeast Asian Nations Working Group on Multilateral Environmental Agreements had its meeting in Brunei in 2014 decided to conduct three scoping studies on waste management, e-waste management, and mercury waste management. Next, I'll be explaining furthermore about the significance of report writing. It is helpful to the government to know the performance to bring different changes in policies, programs, and more. It is undeniably beneficial to the government to be aware of their performance. They could also take action based on the performance, bringing about various changes in policies, programs, and so on. The second one is professional advancement. Report writing also plays an important role in professional achievement because it can and should help a person in specific work or study. It is possible to achieve intellectual ability when writing a report. And the third one is report writing is a way to record keeping about a process, person, or situation. And to proceed after that is the objectives of report writing. The first one is to facilitate the management to take appropriate course of action. With report writing, not only it shows facts, it can facilitate the management to take the appropriate action. The second one is the development of skill. Report writing skills develop the power of designing, organizing, or coordination, judgment, and communication. And the last is to facilitate planning and coordination by presenting factual information. With this, it shows actual fact writing that we can trust and work on. Its information can be trusted and provide information to many people, or in this case, general public.
Hello madam, my name is Marc Shamon and my matrix number is 07DK20F1009. I will explain for methodology. The federal government announced in 2015 that a roadmap for the management of rubbish and hazardous waste will be established. The road plan includes both short-term and long-term rules and procedures, and it addresses waste question throughout its life cycle. Regulation in this area are currently being assessed to determine their level of importance and whether they need to be revised. As a result, the local authority received both technical and financial assistance for rubbish management in the design key location. Additionally, it is intended to communicate waste management information to improve local authorities' capabilities and to encourage community engaged in the road map so that everyone can work together to reach the objective in compliance with the strategy. The Ministry of Interior has created a waste management action plan. Local government agencies are supposed to carry out this strategy. The central government in charge of promoting proper laws, regulations, standard the task of coordinating the efforts of the national and local governments falls to the regional administration. The local government is in charge of managing rubbish on the land that fall within its purview. Municipal government contract out the task to private companies that have been given approval to do by the PCD rather than handling waste disposal themselves. The insufficient amount of money allocated for the rubbish control in a major barrier. For related information, any garbage produced by regular human activity is considered solid waste. Solid waste can take the shape of trash from the home, food scraps, and other wastages like outdated paper or other household objects made of plastic, broken cooking utensil, or any other items used in daily life. When early men started eating animal products and producing rubbish from the bones and other parts of the animal they use to butcher, solid waste may be traced back to the birth of human civilization. As the human circle of growth advanced, and more goods, including those made of wood, metals, and other materials, came into being, and the garbage produced grew more sophisticated. However, at the time, the generation of solid waste poses no serious health risk to the environment because the solid waste was biodegradable and easily mixed with the soil. Become easily mixed with the soil, inadequately handled hazardous waste endanger both human health and the environment. The Resource Conservation and Recovery Act (RCRA) in 1976 provides a framework for safe hazardous waste management. Hazardous waste is defined as waste that has features that make it unsafe or capable of harming human health of the environment. Hazardous waste is created from a variety of sources, including industrial production, process waste, and batteries, and it can take numerous forms, including liquids, solids, gases, and sludge. The EPA created a regulatory definition and methodology that recognize certain hazardous compounds and offer objective criteria for incorporating other items in the regulated hazardous waste universe.
So now we're going to do the comparison information. So for the policy for at Indonesia, so the mercury is classified as hazardous substance with limited use. Mercury also containing is classified as hazardous waste, and it is prohibition to import hazardous waste to the country. So it also almost the same with all of the ASEAN countries, especially Malaysia. So the next one is management structure. So currently solid waste management and treatment in industry is consisting the collection, waste transportation, and waste disposal of the household waste and commercial waste. So the professional personnel engaged in the waste management in Indonesia is about 37,500, about 40% of which one of the ordinary cleaners, 60% of cab drivers, 28% of truck drivers, and 4% employees in landfills, 7% managerial persons, and 5% for related person. But the main body of the person who are engaged in the waste collection is the thousands of junkmen. So here is the waste conduct on how they conduct their waste management in Indonesia. So their way or their um, the way they conduct their waste is almost the same as our homeland, Malaysia, where we pick up the waste management from each of the house, and then they will move it to the um, main place where they will collect where they put it in the one place. Or at Sabah, they will put it at Sepangga, near to Kelopak Bakar. So the next one is improvement. So for improvement, Indonesia needs to build for treatment central uh, per year for 229,907 tons per year, where they produce the hazardous waste, and they also need to solve the problem and change the current situation where they must need to do a very good job in garbage separation so that the waste will not mix together, especially if the waste is liquid or chemical. So in conclusion, the panorama of waste management in an association of Southeast Asian or ASEAN member states that it is examined in this short report with an overview of the statistics for waste generation and all the collection, treatment and recovery is related to the environment, technology and governance, where the factors in the West sector, follows by the statistic on trends in population growth, economic growth, and urbanization, where for each of the country really give effect on it. So the research also analyzed that the problems and shortcomings with current waste management practices and offer suggestion is more applicable so that it can help the country to reduce the uses of waste management. So that's all from us. Thank you.